that sent over?
No, I think we have listened to it enough times. So we are just waiting for setting up the YouTube. So, welcome to the Best for the World live radio and YouTube broadcast. My name is Jens Rinnelt. I'm joined here today with Akim Akhtar, co-founder of the WAVE project. And what a better initiative for celebrating Earth Hour today, which we will do with a hour later on in the program, where we will not broadcast for an hour, which is a time for reflection on how we are actually treating other people and the earth. But now with me, Akim from the WAVE project. Akim, can you say a little bit what the WAVE project is and how it actually started?
Yeah, hello Jens. Thank you for welcoming me. The WAVE project is an MPO organization that was founded almost 2 years ago in Germany, and was kind of a long way until I founded the WAVE project. But it starts already 4 years ago, 2016, where I started to do started traveling around the world, especially in Asia and Oceania. And I took a sabbatical year. I stopped working and packed my stuff. I sold everything actually that I had, and just run out into the world. Started in Asia and visit a lot of countries over there. And I done this for 1 year. And I started in Pakistan because in Pakistan I have a few family members, and I was staying there for about 3 weeks. And the WAVE project actually starts over there because I visit a lot of poor countries over there in Asia, and I took 1 year off work, and I needed to do something while I was traveling. So I saw all the poor people that were living on the streets or in tents on along the streets, and I started to thinking, how can I help those peoples to support them? Maybe also with people from Germany. So I started the WAVE project out of an idea. It was to help people over there in Asia, and it was just a small idea. So I had a little bit money from my family over there, and I didn't really know what I should do with this kind of money, because it was rupee. I didn't want to exchange the money for the next country, so I thought, okay, I have left a little bit money. What should I do with it? And so I decided the rest money I had, I donate this to people that are living on the street. And it is pretty easily to find someone in Pakistan that is living on the street. And I found someone who was really in need, and I gave the money to him. It was an old man that was almost blind, and he couldn't afford any money, and he was had no family that was supporting him. So yeah, I had a small conversation with him, and after this conversation, I decided to give him the money that I had left. And so the whole thing starts. And that was a small wave project in Pakistan. And I was traveling through 9 other countries. And in every country in the year 2016 and 2017, I was doing a small wave project. I was collecting money from people that I met on along the way, and from people that I knew in Germany. And so a lot of different wave projects came together, and I supported different people that were in need. And I had a really nice project in Indonesia or in New Zealand. There I was collecting a little bit more money. It was kind of 200 euro. That was in Indonesia about 3 million rupee. So it's pretty much money. And I decided to give the money over there to a charity that was supporting schools that were not, the schools were not supported from the government. And so the schools were in need of donations from abroad or from the country itself. So yeah, I decided to give the money to those schools, to the charities that support those schools. And that was a pretty cool project over there, because I met the founder of the charity over there. We had a lot of nice conversation, and um, I got to know what it's like to live over there, and what kind of need the people or kids are over there.
Mm. And I mean, it's no secret that we know each other from before, and you have actually documented this whole journey of traveling the world with a video blog. So you have made from, I think, every day 30 seconds of videos, and then part of this was also then actually all the examples that you just gave, which were also longer versions. So you have basically documented this whole journey of how the Wave project came to be on your personal blog, right? And then what you say, the donations that people made, these were the so-called small waves, and how people could contribute to the Wave project, which at that point it wasn't still a project. It was more like you traveling the world and yeah, asking friends for help, and as you said, seeing the situation in other countries and wanting to do something about it.
That is true. Yeah. So I had, besides the Wave project, this is a blog you were talking about, I came 30 seconds. That's true. I done every day 30-second video from a place I've been to, and besides that, the Wave project was always with me, and so a lot of ideas came also up while on this travel, and yeah, and it was really interesting how the whole project starts with only I think it was 10 euro, and then in the last project was about 250 euro. So you could see how people were following the wave, watching how it grows, and they were following over the blog Akim 30 seconds, and then beside that over the wave project. And so after I came back to Germany, I was thinking, how can I support those countries, or how could I do those projects in future? Um, um, so after I came back to Germany, I started working again. So uh, I all my money I saved was gone after this travel, after 1 year. So I had to start to work again to save money again. So I was thinking to start to travel again after a few months or a few years. But yeah, as long as I was thinking about it to start traveling again, I was thinking about how could I do those projects in futures. And yeah, I decided to found a NPO, a non-profit organization over here in Germany, and was a lot of paperwork here. So it took me around 1 year to have paperwork done, and got granted as a NPO organization. but in 2018, at the end of the year, it was done. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, it's for transparency reasons, we are both sitting on the board of this foundation. Um, and it's a fascinating journey, like you said, it really starting with the actual journey, traveling the world and not letting go of this idea, and now having started a foundation. Can you tell us a little bit about what is the Wave project currently doing? What projects are you supporting? You know, what is
Yeah,
currently
sure.
happening?
I'm really gratefully that people are supporting the Wave project, especially also you, that we're starting the Wave project from the beginning. And yeah, after the MPO was founded, I was looking around for projects, and as I said, I had a big project in Indonesia where I was in contact with a charity over there, and I was still in contact with the founder of this charity, and I saw yeah, this was a cool project in Indonesia, and I would like to support this now a little bit bigger. So I was talking to the founder of this charity, and we also meet up last year, at the beginning of last year, and I decided to do a fundraising over here in Germany to support those schools I was talking about in Indonesia. It is especially in Bali, in the eastern of Bali. um, it's a little it's yeah, not in central Bali, it's in East Bali. There's not so much tourism, and the villages actually were discovered about 20-25 years ago. That's pretty new, and the government didn't know about those villages. It's pretty crazy, because Bali is a really famous holiday destination, but there were still countries 25 years ago that nobody knew about. And those villages had no facilities, or and had no electricity, and had no connection to the rest of the island. So the founder of this charity decided to help those people and build roads to them, and help them to build up facilities. So it was about 20 years ago, as I said, and now they have also a school system that is in need, because the government didn't really support those projects, because they said you didn't been the people didn't been there 25 years ago, so they are not really listed in the population, and yeah, so they didn't really support those projects or those schools, so they rely on donations, the schools,
Oh,
and especially the villages. And we are supporting especially the schools, because the knowledge that the schools give to the kids, that was what is really important for the next generation over there, and that is what we see, and we will like to support also yeah the schools.
yeah, giving kids and youth the access to education, that is one of the main objectives of the Wave project.
Yeah,
And
yeah, education is the focus we have, because only with the education people can learn how to um, yeah, how to make their lives, how to earn
mm,
money, how to live, how to treat the environment also. So yeah, and what is best for the world.
exactly. So education is a huge aspect in that. And what I really like about the whole project is that you are really going live to the destinations, to the project that you're supporting, and very transparently showing where donations are going, where's the money that people give, where's that going, and how does it really affect people, and especially the kids in Bali, for example. So you have been actually been to Bali. When was the last time you were there? And how is the situation? How has the money that people donated helped the schools there?
Yeah, that's a big fact. Our NPO organization um, want to be transparent, to know where the donation go to for the people that donate. So I was last time in Bali last year in April, and actually I plan to go there next month. But as you know, it's canceled because of the COVID-19 crisis. And yeah, I was over there, and I done an interview with David Booth. That's the founder of the charity over there. And I collected questions over here in Germany from the people that donated money that they want to ask the people over there. And I took the questions with me, and I done a small interview over there. And then I visited schools where which we were supporting. There are two schools. Um, in whole, they got I think 8 to 10 schools over there, and we were only supporting two schools with the money we get now from the fundraising. It is enough for the for the new for school books, for renew the classrooms, and keep the whole thing up. So it is not much that we are supporting the schools with, but the exchange currency is very high, so it is very useful for the kids over there.
Hmm.
And I try to keep the people updated, so I have a good connection to the charity over there, and keep them updated over social media, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
um,
You mentioned also the current situation with the corona. How is this affecting, besides that you are not able to travel to Bali, but has this affected the work of the organization?
the good thing is that they are doing a lot of things remote, and my plans to visit those countries. Indonesia is one project I'm doing, and now we are building up a second project in Pakistan at the moment. That's also about education, and it is affecting me in those ways that I cannot be um, at the project um, to document take the
Yeah, the work
the
basically,
work. Yeah,
and
it's
then
work.
how it's helping the
The work on
donation side.
site.
Yeah.
Yeah, the work on site. Yeah, that is a problem, but especially those schools in Bali. Also starting now this week, they're starting to work or learn from home. They get homework, and they also started now as a shutdown on Bali, and so it is complicated anyway to get there now, and to do documentation even when the schools are closed now.
Yeah, but at the same time, looking a little bit ahead, like what is planned for the next for this year? Actually, what are the objectives and how can people engage? Uh, you're also looking for volunteers that can help and document actually the work that the Wave project is doing locally. So you're actually looking for volunteers that can document the work who are currently in Bali. And I just had a call this morning with two people who are currently at Bali. Maybe I can make the connection, and that could help keep up the transparency of the Wave project. What are other uh, objectives that you have set for the organization for this year?
Yeah, that would be nice to set up the connection. Yeah, I was looking for people who were on site on Bali and could help, could volunteer for the Wave project to do documentation. I had last year one German girl that was also doing a documentation over there, just in front of the schools and the villages. That was pretty cool. And we also done a small series about life in the villages over there. It's well, I think it's small nine small episodes.
Hmm.
Also set up on YouTube and Facebook. Um, yeah, our goals this year are especially that we get to new partners over here in Europe that could help the project with fundraisings or money. Money is always needed, especially for the project. Also, now we're starting in Pakistan. And our goals are this year to document on site in Pakistan with our new project, where we get kids from the street to the schools and pay for the school fees. And sure to be on Bali to do there also small documentation, and to have 3 new partners that's supporting the WAVE project. And we already got a new one in January, a big company over here in Germany that donated a big amount of money for us that supports the kids over there in Bali too.
Yeah, that sounds really exciting. How can people reach you? How can people support the work of the WAVE project?
Yeah, first of all, you can follow the WAVE project on almost every social media, for example, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And you can follow the WAVE over there, and you can also follow the fundraisings we're doing. We are we are on betterplace.org. That's one of the biggest fundraising platforms here in Germany. And you're more than welcome to look up the fundraisings. And as you already said, we always try to keep the transparency up with small videos and small entries in the social media.
We will also put the fundraising, like you said, betterplace.org, on our website, bestforthe.world, the WAVE project. So you can also find the contact details there. Your website, how can people reach you there? What's the name of the website?
The name of the website is the-wave-project.com. Yeah, you can reach me over there, and you can look up all the videos I've done while I was traveling, and also the new videos I've done last year in April in Indonesia or Pakistan. And you can see what we are planning or where we use our money. So you can find this all of the videos on the webpage. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Akim, founder of the WAVE project, for giving us an update on the transparent work that you're doing, helping kids to get education, access to education.
Thank you, Jens, for the invitation.
Take care and support the WAVE project.
Thank you. Goodbye.